Hi, my name is Yasu from Japan, and then in my video I drink sake and then talk something about Japan mainly, and then sometimes something else in English. And I'm trying to build up this channel as much as I can. So if you feel like, okay, why don't I support this guy Yasu, then please subscribe to my channel. So today I'm drinking this Japanese sake from Yamaguchi prefectures in Japan. The name of the sake is TENBI. It's junmaidaiginjo, and they use Hiroshima senbonnishiki rice to make this Japanese sake. The name of the sake brewery is choshushuzo. This is actually one of my favorite one. TENBI is my favorite one. So let's see how this sake is gonna taste like. And as always, I use this Japanese sake glass from Kagami. Cheers. The first bowl smell. Very clean, good rice smell. And the flavor is so good. You know, when I put it up first, it's so clean, pure. I don't taste anything, but right away I started to tasting the juicy flavor of the rice. And there's like, tingling, sparkling sensation on my tongue, which I like. Oh my god, so good. And I cannot believe this is junmaidaiginjo sake. It's so clean cut. It would go well with food. Oh my god. So like if you ever wonder which sake you should try TENBI, junmaidaiginjo, Hiroshima senbonnishiki. And then drinking sake is really one of the best ways to enjoy Japanese culture, of course. And then like the Yamaguchi prefecture is also facing the population declining. Like as of May 1st, they had more than 1.3 million populations, but compared to last May, they have lost more than 15,000 people. It's just so serious. So let's drink sake from TENBI, make them rich, and then make them want to hire more people. It creates jobs. They wouldn't pay more tax in the Yamaguchi prefectures, and hopefully the Yamaguchi prefecture is gonna use the money to invest to build up the community or environments in the Yamaguchi prefectures to make people feel that they want to come and move to Yamaguchi prefecture to live there, because that's the only way to fight against population declining. So good. Anyway, so if you are thinking about moving to Japan, whether study or anything, there is one thing that I want to recommend. Get a driver's license in your country, and then once you arrive here, convert your country's driver's license into Japanese driver's license, because it's much cheaper. And then of course, once you're in Japan, I hope you're gonna feel like you wanna travel Japan, driving and everything, because Japanese and is so cheap right now. But that's not the point of this video. So getting a driver's license in Japan, as in the same way the Japanese people do, it's gonna be very time consuming, it's gonna be very expensive. So let's say you don't get a driver's license, but you feel like you want to drive and you want to get the driver's license. That means you need to take you need to join the driving school, and probably you need to take the courses and everything, exams and everything, and then probably you need to take at least 1 month or 2 months to finish entire thing, and it's gonna cost you probably 3,000 US dollar. In Japanese, it's like 25万or 30万. And even let's say you're in a summer holiday and you take let's get the driver's license package travel, and you're gonna you can pick the destinations, and you're gonna take the lectures and driving tests every day, whole day, and you can finish the entire thing within like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but it still is gonna cost you like 15万. It's like 1,200 US dollar. But it's so expensive, time consuming, it's not worth your time and money. So if you can get the driver's license in your country first, move to Japan and just convert it. It's much cheaper and time efficient. So in my case, I got driver's license back in the US, in California, LA. I took paper test, done. Driving test, done. It costed me only like, I think, less than 100 US dollar. That's it. And then when I came back to Japan, I converted my American driver's license into the Japanese driver's license. What I did is took the exam in a driving center in Tokyo, and I took driving test in the facility in Tokyo. That's it. I think totally I went to the facility only twice to take the paper test and the driving test, and in total it costed me like less than 100 US dollars. So getting the official Japanese driver's license, it only cost me like 100 US dollar. If I had to go through the general Japanese, why it would cost me like 3,000 US dollar or something like that. But lucky me, I didn't have to do it. So take your driver's license back in your country first, and then when you move to Japan, convert it into the Japanese one in this country. That's the most money saving way and the time saving way as well. Another thing that I want to highlight here is that when I was taking the the paper test, of course everything is Japanese. I'm not sure if they provide the paper test in the English or Chinese, but you must check it. Hopefully they should be available in different languages, but if it's in Japanese, study Japanese. That's the only way. But when it comes to driving test, that was a bit tricky even for me, because I got my driver's license first back in the US, which is everything is opposite in Japan. Even driving seat is the opposite. So when I was taking the exam, the driving test at the facility in Tokyo, when I was driving, and then they wanted me to change the lane, and they wanted to show the how do I say, the signal of the left or right. Because it's different, the opposite. So I wanted to change the lane, and I don't know how it's called in English. Instead of trying to showing the sign to change the lane, my window breaker started to move. That was very embarrassing, and I got freaked out. but my instructor, I don't even remember that was he or she, but the person didn't care. Probably, this is my assumption though. It just happens so frequently. So maybe the person didn't care. I got passed. So I was able to successfully convert the American driver's license to the Japanese one. It only costed me less than 100 US dollar, and only twice going there, take the exam. Paper one, driver's license, time efficiency is so good. So my advice, before you move to Japan, get your driver's license in your country. Once you move in, the first thing that you should do is to take driver's license. Just convert it. Not that, just don't take the official one. But please check if the paper test or even driver's test will be available in different languages. I speak Japanese, so I didn't think too much. But if they only provide everything in Japanese, then the first step is not taking the driver's license test, the converting test. The first thing that you have to do is study Japanese. So that's really my advice here. Anyway, so please drink TENBI, and hopefully that would add you, like, that's gonna make you more exciting and enjoyable in your life in Japan. So another thing, if you feel like you want to support me, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that if you do. So I hope to see you in my next one, and until then, please take care. じゃあね、バイバイ。